Welcome to today's tutorial, which will be covering the Trading Alerts feature. Our trading alerts are very special because what we have done is taking something very powerful and complex, which is called pattern recognition, and made it extremely simple and straightforward, letting you, the trader, act on these profitable alerts as they happen. Pattern recognition simply means that our algorithms will detect any time that a stock meets a specified technical signal and will alert you in the event of real time as it happens. So here we have the Trading Alerts window open. The first thing we want to talk about, as always, is making sure that we show you how to select the markets that you want to select and scan for. Simply click on Select Markets tab in the upper left-hand corner. By having all of the boxes checked, it means that it's going to scan the entire EquityFeed market, from NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, Amex, OTC, and Pink Sheet stocks. So we're going to keep all those checked now to get a full view of the total market. What we can do now is select the alert types that we want. By clicking on the Alerts tab, it'll give us 5 different categories: new highs, new lows, price breakouts, volume breakouts, and block trades. And notice that each one of these tabs have their own specific color. Green is for new highs, red is for new lows, blue for price breakouts, purple or pink for volume breakouts, and orangish color for block trades. It's important to know that when we select these features or these alert types, to only select one from each column at a time. It's not necessary for me to check a 20-day and a 40-day from the new high, because if we do that, the 20-day and 40-day will come up with a double alert. If a stock reaches a new 40-day high, it will also reach a new 20-day high, so it'll give us a double alert. So to keep the alerts down to a minimum, to really maximize exactly what we're looking for, we suggest that you pick one per column. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the 52-week high. I'm going to eliminate the 52-week low, so I'm not going to be looking for red anymore. I'm going to keep the price breakout, but I'm going to change my price breakout to a 10-day. Eliminate the 20, take my volume and also change that to a 10-day and eliminate the 20. Once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and click on Update, and then I'm going to close or click off this window. And as you can see, it streamed my new live alert type as it happens right here in the middle of my screen. So we have the time on the far left, we have the symbol, we have the subject as far as what type of alert it is, the last, and the total volume. And as always, with these customizable alert screens here, we can change or drop and drag any one of these columns and move them to our desired position. If I want to have the symbol past the subject, I just slide it over to the right. If I want total volume near the time, because that's more important to me, I can slide that to the left. Once I have my columns all set up the way I want them, I'm good to go. If I wanted to add or remove more, I simply right-click on a column and either remove the last price or click on Insert. I can insert the type of stock it is, for example. I can I can add the markets, I can add the company name, etc. I'm going to go ahead and keep what I have right here. Actually, no, I'm going to remove type, just to show you how that works. Simply click on Type and then Remove, and now the column is gone. So here are my streaming symbols and alert filters as they happen in real time. Once I find a stock that interests me, for example, I'm looking for one that may be a blue for a price breakout or a green for a 52-week high, I simply just click on the symbol over here, and what it does is it'll click on a window that opens up for a new day trade montage window. So now I have my new day trade montage. I have the 2-day by default. I can change that to a 2-month, 1 day, and let's change that to a candle so I can get a quick view of what the chart looks like. It also has my news, level 2, averages, and pivot point options here on the bottom, as well as my streaming times and sales here on the far right hand side. I could also right click on the symbol and then either get a level 2 quote for that one, or I can also add it to my watch list. So instead of getting the day trade montage, if I right click on the symbol, it'll give me the level 2. I can also add what's called a filter, and the filter will let me go even more specific to what I'm trying to find. If I click on the Filters tab, I can now select, I only want to find stocks that are from 50-cent range to, let's say, $3.50. Once I have that, I click on Filter Now, then click off, and now it's only going to show me the stocks that meet my criteria of number 1, the markets I selected, number 2, the alert type, and number 3, now the specific price range that I'm looking for. And it seems that C, Circuit City, is coming up quite a bit. So it appears that City is coming up quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the C for Citigroup. And then I'll go ahead and give me my day trade montage. And as you can see here, the stock has been making a nice high over the day period here. I'm going to go ahead and change this to a 1 day and then go on a candle. And you can see here that over the past half hour or so we've had a nice move. And basically what picked that up was the block trades. And you can see here these large blocks that are going of shares on the ask. That's what's alerting me to this trade, are the large blocks. And then it says right here exactly what it is. It's a block trade of 12,000 shares at 199 for symbol KFN. It's good to look at these block trades. The higher the number of the trades are going off at a higher price, the more chance you have of that stock moving upward. I also have a settings tab that I can obviously show specific criteria for. I can also give it a title for this window, so I can save this specific title if I want, or I can download to Excel. I can also go ahead and go under my settings. I can take a picture of this if I want to slow it down, have a screenshot. I can also clone that as well. So if you have any questions about the trading alert window, which is an extremely powerful tool, again, it can really scan for a whole bunch of different things in real time, which is extremely important for me as a trader. You want to have real-time information. Make sure you use this trading alert window. It's also great for shorting, for example. If I want to find stocks that are finding 10-day lows and not really concerned about block trades or even volume, I just go ahead and select on stocks that are getting 10-day lows, hit update, and then close off this. And now I'm looking for stocks that have the red. Red means that they're making new lows. So I'm interested in shorting a stock, for example. Maybe the stock here, the MIGL, it's a 2-week low of $2.12. I could click on that, open up my window, see how the chart's going, and if it looks like it's going to continue to go down, I can go ahead and trading accordingly. So this is great for not only long, but also short positions as well. If you have any questions, you can always come check us out at EquityFeed.com. As always, good luck and happy trading.